Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda7 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. In this video, I'm going to be checking out the new Wilderness Reborn update. I'm going to be kind of doing a little first look type video that I do often, and I don't know how my clock got up there. Let me bring that back down. But yeah, I'm going to be checking it out, looking at the new graphical reworks, and going over all the new changes and stuff. So yeah, we're going to be checking out. I haven't been in there yet, haven't looked at it, so looking forward to giving it a look and a try. Um, as you can see, first thing that you might notice is that, wait, what is that? Oh, that's what tells you about it. But Mandareth has moved, and he left us a little note here which says, "To whom it may concern, Mandareth, Slayer Master, and Mighty Swordsman has moved to the deep wilderness to prove a point." So yeah, he is no longer here, which is kind of good because there's this guy there already since they moved him out of Edgeville Dungeon, and now the Slayer Cape has an additional teleport to obviously a different location. This time is in the deep wilderness. Mandrith is there number one. Let's see if they show where he's on the map. And if you look at the mini map, it's not quite as noticeable or even happens at all on the world map here. But what is that? Oh, Corp. If you look on the mini map, you will see that there is a quite a lot of changes that you can just see already just from that. It looks like he's way up here at the Pirates hideout. Also, I totally forgot they were adding this volcano. Drankin Laboratories there, so we'll probably check that out as well. But just look at the mini map, you can see already these like things up here are different looking. And we're not going to use the cape immediately. We're going to just run into the wilderness. So yeah, it is clearly different. Looks a little weird compared. I guess it's probably just the disparity. I mean, look at this difference between the wall and not over the wall. The supposed dead wasteland of the wilderness has greener grass before you get up to the black area. And there you can see in the top right, this is the wilderness level as usual. And then this is my threat level, which is the new threat level system that they have changed. And right now, I allegedly can't be attacked by people. That is the update, basically the big change. And the only thing that I have to worry about is basically number one, the volcano can go off and hit me for a certain type of damage that I can pray against to reduce it. And the fog in here is pretty extreme. What is up with that? Maybe that's intended. I don't know. Volumetric fog, I think, is an option in here somewhere. Volumetric lighting. I have the draw distance on high. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just the way it's supposed to look because it's the wilderness or whatever. But yeah, you can see. I mean, the whole ground is graphically updated and stuff, and this is a bit more of a hill than it was before. This is definitely like flat. I'm pretty sure prior to this update. Oh wow, that's a bit more of a glow. And we of course have the big sword that has changed. The same one from the Zamorak boss fight. A lot of greater demons in here. No positions of monsters or anything like that has changed. It's just the graphical update and also the PKing changes. So yeah, that is important to note. Like obviously, still we have here abyssal demons. Looks like someone's actually here killing them. Let's see what they're wearing, if they're scared or not. Looks like they're a bit scared. If this is someone who's maxed or whatever, they're wearing a bit of budget gear to be safe in case there's any bugs. Jagex did actually do a full backup of the game. Where are you done with your task, buddy? But they did do a full backup of the game in case there's any massive bugs, so they could do a rollback if needed, which I think is smart. It's always good for them to do that on big, potential dangerous updates like this, like the bank rework or any changes like that. The lava is a lot more red, and I'm not sure if I like or dislike that. I guess lava looks more red like that than it does the yellowish orange that it used to be, but I don't know. It just looks a bit too red. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what real lava looks like, so I guess that doesn't help my point. But Yeah, these ruins all updated. I think the whole wild was graphically updated. These fires look nice. Um, so that's where gargoyles are at. I didn't even know there were hellhounds here. Onyx dragons. What? Oh no, please don't attack me. I forgot that everything is also now aggressive in the wild. Always. Things will never stop attacking you. I don't know if those were there before. Let me see if they say anything about it in the post. Graphical updates. Yeah. New dangers is obviously the wilderness volcano, and my threat level hasn't gone up. I think it doesn't go up unless you actually do stuff. Like it, if you just stand around and do nothing, your threat level won't change. From what I was reading, but if you go do Slayer or do anything, it will start going up. Yeah, but at any time you can be ambushed by enemies. These can range from their previews. These can range from anything from Ripper demons to Acheron mammoths to Onyx dragons. Pretty much anything is gonna pounce on you, especially when you get the higher threat level. Um, and then of course there is the volcano, as I said. But also with the threat level, you do deal increased damage and take increased damage as your threat level goes up. The ambushes of monsters will occur more often, and the groups will be larger, and the volcano will hit you harder and more often. Um, I would like to bank and grab some food if I could, but I'm going to get hit by this hellhound, and you can't use these banks during combat, I believe. Let's see if we can finesse him around the tree. Classic. Classic move there. Come on, William. Why are you going? Why are you running away from me, dog? This guy's got ascensions on. Guess he's not scared. And you'll be able to tell if someone has PvP enabled. Oh, yeah. I mean, they clearly added these since these are a new monster. I thought they had said on the previews and stuff that they weren't going to be adding any new things to the wild or changing the positions of monsters, but looks like they did because these abyssal beasts are here. Obviously, a brand new monster that came out with the Sentiston Asylum. So, yeah. But yeah, anybody with PvP enabled will have a skull over their head, so you'll be able to easily tell who they are. What is that? What was that green thing? Did you see that? There's a lot of these guys here. My goodness. Look at them all. Oh my god, the Acheron Mammoth's here. Wait, what the heck? Did someone get ambushed? Greater Demon Ash Lord? Look at all these things. This must have been an ambush, Revenant. What the heck is going on? Or are those just there? Those are just chilling there. I don't know. That is wild. Dark Beasts right here. Don't think those were there either. There's so many more monsters around. Look at all these Abyssal Demons. Abyssal Savages. What the heck? This is crazy. It's kind of cool how there's just tons of monsters everywhere. We have Black Demons over here. Wow. It's kind of wild. One thing that is really, really lame, if you ask me, and I think kind of ruins half of the point of the threat system, is that the monsters that spawn on the ambushes, like the Ripper demons and all that stuff that I was talking about, don't drop anything or give any XP. So I think that's kind of lame. I really think they should give, because what is this like weird difference here? And it's like raining over here, which is kind of cool, but this looks terrible. But yeah, it's kind of lame because like you're just gonna run away. There's literally no reason for you to fight the monsters in the ambush if they don't give you any reward. Like just run away and don't bother with them. It doesn't make any sense to me why they would make it so that they don't drop anything. Like why do they not drop anything? I don't get it. I see no reason for that. This place looks weird. What's all this sparkling and stuff? Cool. There's obviously the skull things over there, which is a bandit camp that wasn't actual people. Yeah, I'm really surprised at how many monsters there were spread around. Got some blood stains. All right, let's turn back around. Keep going north. I just wanted to see if there's any other big changes. Okay, this thing's going to attack. I guess they didn't make these green dragons aggressive, or they forgot or something. And now, of course, Mandarith, as he has moved to the North Wild, is still a Slayer Master, but or did he? Yeah, he still gave Wilderness Slayer Master before, or Wilderness Slayer task before this. So he's still a Wilderness Slayer Master, but the Wilderness Slayer has changed a bit because it is more dangerous now, of course, aside from not being able to get PK'd. But I mean, first of all these new monsters that are everywhere count as, I would say more danger. There's the Abyssal Savages again. And for the Slayer points you will get 15 Slayer points as a baseline, plus you'll get additional number of Slayer points to your threat level when you complete the task. So if you have threat level 10, you'll get 25 Slayer points upon completing your task. So that's interesting. And then at your 10th task milestone, you will get 15 Slayer points and threat level times 5 of Slayer points. So that would get you 50 if you're 10 threat, and then plus the 15, so 65. And then if you're at your 50th, you'll get 10 times the threat level. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't really know how many Slayer points you get from like Laniakea and stuff, so I'm not sure how that compares. I'd have to like do some research on that. But what is happening? Why did something just go flying from across the map at that guy? Was that a graphical error? I guess probably. And then one thing that's pretty cool, although it doesn't. What are these? These are the Greater Demon Ash Lords. Those are kind of crazy. 140,000 health. That's insane. But yeah, if you do your entire Slayer task without leaving the wild, you will get 1 Reaper point. So that's kind of interesting. It's only 1 Reaper point, so it's not that great, but it's still a way to get Reaper points that isn't a daily and isn't. Oh my god, I'm gonna just die. Isn't related to bossing. Hydrix Dragons right here. Kind of scary. I hope they have like Dragonstone Dragons over by the Elite Dungeon entrance. Hellhounds were not in this maze before at all. There's a Ripper Demon in there. Good luck opening Muddy Keys. If anybody wants to do that, you're going to be getting the smackdown from a Ripper Demon. Is that really their health amount? I thought Ripper Demons had more health than that. I don't know. That's weird. We got more Abyssal Beasts over here. Abyssal Lords up here. I like that they've added all these monsters. That's going to make the Slayer much more interesting. I might die, actually. This is not a good idea for me. Quite frankly, not smart. My Surge is on cooldown. You can double Surge now if you are out of PvP. So that's nice as well. They previously you couldn't, of course, because well, I don't really know why exactly, but they didn't let you. Oh god, Ripper Demon. There's just a whole freaking army of Ripper Demons right here. More Abyss. Look at all these things, bro. Oh my god. They just like spammed them. Holy crap. Imagine AoEing those. That'll just be so good. I think these might have been here before, the Calgerian Demons. Here at the Demon Ruins or whatever this place is called. Is there no way through over here? Oh, there is. Over there. Okay. I want to check out the volcano for sure, and then we'll go over to see Mandareth. Bloodwood Tree. I wonder if they still give... Oh, my threat level has gone up, actually, to level 1. So I guess maybe you do still gain threat level, regardless, if you're not doing anything. But it's definitely supposed to be faster if you're doing things. So yeah. They do say Slayer mobs can be found in their greatest density in the wilderness. That is definitely true. The AoE is going to be crazy on killing these. And of course, you have the Wilderness drop table available. Also, when you complete a Wilderness Slayer task, you will get a Wilderness Slayer chest, which can contain some crazy stuff. There's threat level reductions, which I guess would be useful for doing a lot of Slayer tasks in a row if you want to not have a high threat level. They can have death-touched darts in there, and also some of the Wilderness weapons like the Annihilation and stuff like that, Obliteration and all that. And they have I can look at the full drop table down there. But yeah, as I said, the PvP is opt-in. You can opt in by talking to someone named Vala at the border of the wilderness, and you will get the PvP skull. So all PvP is now skulled always. So you will lose everything aside from, your protect item and if you have any other ways of protecting additional items. But there's no saving 3, no matter what you're doing. So I'm gonna climb this volcano and see what's the word up here. But let's keep reading the article here. Also, there are no bonuses for being Skulled, which I think is a good thing. There's no reason for you to opt into the PvP. You only should opt into the PvP if you want to do PvP, as is the way it should be, in my opinion. So yeah, I was glad to see that. Is this a dead end? Have I bricked myself? What's going on here? I seem to have no way of continuing. Is this like a puzzle to climb to the top? I could probably go this way. I don't know. Weird. But yeah, and also you will still have the threat system going while you have PvP enabled. So that's kind of weird. Since if you're just someone who wants to find a fight, but I mean, if you're really looking to do a regular PvP fight, it's not like you have to go running around the wilderness. It's not like people are going to be running around deep wild trying to find a fair PvP fights. That's just not how things go in this game. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves here. Is this? I don't understand. Am I being stupid, or is there some other way? Is this the top? I don't know. Hard to know. Hard to know for sure. It looks like I'm at the top, kind of, but I thought there might be something up there. Something interesting to do or interact with or something. I don't know, but it seems not the case unless there's some other way to go, which I'm currently unable to find. I'll learn about that later, though, if that's the truth. So my bad if I'm being stupid, though, for sure. My bad. All right, yeah, let's go down and check out the rest of the other side of the wilderness wall here, or the wilderness, yeah, I guess it's the wall, the fence, the wilderness fence, I guess is what you'd call it. But yep, they talk about the graphical changes. They talk about there's going to be more to come in the wild with the new updates for the Legacy of Zamorak, which is cool. Mandareth has moved. And yeah, Wandering Demons and Monster Ambushes. What is Wandering Demons? I don't know. Monster Ambushes do not have drops and don't count for Slayer tasks, which again, I think is very, very dumb. Like, why would they? Because you have no reason to kill them. Guess this guy's probably doing Chaos Elemental. That is now free to do. Yeah, it totally devalues my hardcore Iron Man that have Chaos title, bro. What the heck? But yeah, I've talked about this. I don't really care that much. And I mean, I have that that knowledge that I did it prior. Oh, these do mage attacks. Look at them all, bruh. They are just piling me, and I am getting shellacked over here. I've got a group of hellhounds here. Magical axe hut, also graphically updated. The iconic wilderness lever, as usual. The mage training arena. What else do we have here? Slayer bounty reward shop items, they say, have now been moved to the Wilderness Slayer drop table. I'm not sure what that means exactly. I don't even know what was available on that shop. Also, the Deathmatch reward shop is still available and is at Mandareth's old location in Edgeville. Importantly, the Demonic Skull does opt you in to PvP. So if you're going to be using the Demonic Skull, that does opt you into PvP. I think that's kind of dumb just because that's just going to make people try and grief people who are doing rune crafting mainly, and then probably people who are doing agility as well. So I don't know. I kind of don't like that since that's, I don't know. I mean, if you don't want it, then you can not use the Demonic Skull if you want, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, you really just have to use it for rune crafting, really. Cool snow effect here. I wonder if this is probably not changed at all, I assume. Let me go down here, though, and look. Yeah. I don't think... Oh, wait, it is! They actually changed it down here. There's Onyx Dragons and Hydrix Dragons. That's awesome. Wow, I was really surprised to see that they changed it down here. Grimy Guam. Oh my god, they're just leaving Grimy Guam there. Attack Potion. Bro, I'm about to come down here and farm those up. But yeah, here we have Mandareth. Kind of weird, he's just sort of standing here in the middle of nowhere. They do say here, no dungeons or skilling locations in the wilderness have been changed. Clearly not true, because that one's changed down there. So yeah, I mean, normal Slayer Master stuff. He does not listen to your Slayer block or prefer list, or maybe he does the prefer list, but not the block list. I'm gonna just get a new task from him to try and, I don't know. I'll give a task a try when I when I'm done with this video. Oh, yeah, you can teleport straight here, of course. I'll keep the Acheron Mammoths, and we'll try those out. Although, I'm not sure if they're actually... Oh, they must be here somewhere. Probably over here in the icy area, because obviously he assigned them. The Wilderness Agility course, of course. Still looks kind of weird. Glaciers over here. Pretty sure those weren't there. There's living wyverns out here? Wow, that's awesome. Those things previously only available in that dungeon, of course, and quite annoying. Here's the Acheron Mammoths. Yep, as I would expect, they are up here in the deep, deep wild where the snow is at. Man, I thought Glaciers were only fightable 1v1. I guess that was what they probably changed that when the Wen front came out. I don't know, but I'm getting absolutely schmeared. Let's try and get through the gate and die to the living wyverns instead. But yeah, that's cool. Those are there. Oh, I'm getting the freeze. Is that the wildy worm? That thing will just kill you straight up, won't it? Yeah, let me go ahead and give that a wide berth. But yeah, I mean, that looks like everything, I think. I wonder what these drop. Greater Demon Berserker. They're like the things from ED4, I guess. But that's our quick little tour of the wild there. And maybe I'll make another video later going over like a couple of loots from the Wilderness Slayer chest or something, or if there's other things to change. I will make another video for the quest, of course, which has also come out today. Also, I'm a threat level 2 now, but I am about to. You can get your threat level to reset to 0 at any time by leaving the wild and coming back in. So that's important to know. But yeah, the quest has also, of course, come out today. Daughter of Chaos. They also say brawling gloves have not changed, so you can still use them deep wilderness to get additional XP, but you will still, of course, have the ability to get attacked by the threat level monsters. Let's see what else here. War bands will give you a PvP skull if you get any resources from it, which I think is pretty fine, I guess. And also divination cursed wisps will give you a PvP skull as well. So things you can get from that chest, they have a full list here. The Ancient Warriors equipment patch can be gotten from that. All 3 of the tier 87 weapons, any brawling gloves, death touch darts, dragon trinkets, lucky charms for ED2 and ED4, metallic dragon trinkets. And I was surprised to see Necronium salvage can actually be gotten from this Wilderness Slayer chest. So there is a new tier of salvage in the game, and I don't know, it doesn't really make a big difference if like it's this Necronium salvage or say 10 rune salvage instead. So and people were complaining about like inflation and stuff, but it doesn't actually make a difference if the coin value is the same. Like if this Necronium salvage alks for say 400k and instead you had 10 huge plated rune salvage, result is pretty much the same, I think. So I think it's cool that they're adding a new type, but it's kind of weird to me that there's still not all orichalcum salvage. Like they're still missing types of those that haven't been introduced into the game yet. So I kind of hope they finish out that that set of salvage. It just was weird to me that they're introducing a new type, but probably pretty cool. Necronium has a cool shade to it, but I was surprised to see that. You can also get Reaper scrolls, which you can exchange for a Reaper task. Threat level decrease, which reduces threat level by 1. Threat level reset, which resets threat level to 1. Volcanic protection, that reduces damage from the volcano. And then the Wilderness Hilt, which is something that's already existed. So yeah, pretty cool. That like Wilderness Slayer chest. Definitely interesting to see if and they're stackable, so you can hoard a bunch of them and open them all at once, like clue scrolls. Pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I can see here on the news post. As far as Reddit goes, the top post is someone saying they got PK'd when they had PvP off, so be careful out there. Jagex mods have commented on the post saying they haven't been able to reproduce any issue. But yeah, just don't be bringing in anything that, that you don't want to, potentially lose. Oh my God, a max total level hardcore Iron Man died to a living wyvern. Said PSA, Gorok teleport now puts you smack in the middle of aggressive wyverns. Kind of insane that you would go in this wilderness update on your hardcore day one. You are a madman. So yeah, Gorok teleport. Be careful for that. Killed a maxed hardcore. Let me see what people said on this post, because someone said the entering the abyss shouldn't require sculling. Apparently, you still get sculled going into the abyss, even without the demonic skull, I guess, based on what this post is saying. And there are JMod replies, which I guess you can use the Pharynthry bracelet to not get sculled, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know about that. But anyway, what else do they have here? Oh yeah, important. They also have updated the Infernal puzzle box with this update. That is part of the quest. So if you want to... Oh, what? What is this? There's an additional change here. The Daughter of Chaos unlock is basically to allow you to get an additional... The environmental damage reduction within Infernus is increased to 45%, so barely different. And then also you get, I think, a 10% decreased damage taken and 5% increased damage dealt in the wild, I think is what it is. Yeah, 10% damage reduction and 5% increased damage dealt to monsters in the wilderness. But there's also this, which is kill 144 demons in the wilderness. And apparently, this gets you the persistent rage relic effect. Your adrenaline will not drain outside of combat. So that's kind of crazy. Of course, that'll only work if it's in your inventory, but they have said that this is going to become a passive effect at the end. So this is they're adding persistent rage QOL relic, not losing adrenaline outside of combat. So that's pretty crazy, honestly. And actually, it looks like from this person's post, when you do both of these, your damage reduction in Infernus is 50%. And you take 11% damage reduction from wilderness monsters and 6% increased damage dealt. So this is like the third tier and also upgrades the previous two tiers again. So wow, that's really interesting. Surprised to see that they added an additional one. Someone posted a picture. Finally, I can kill Chaos Elementals safely. And then they show... or so I thought, and then they show a picture of them inside the castle there with like 2 black demons, a Revenant Knight, Revenant Dragon, Hydrix Dragon, Onyx Dragon, Dragonstone Dragon, Abyssal Savage, Abyssal Lord, Ripper Demon. There's just so many things outside there that must have come on an ambush to them. Holy crap. That is crazy. And yeah, so I guess there's only that one post about someone dying, so maybe they just messed up somehow. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything I had for the video, you guys. Want to just do a little first look thing. Really interested about the persistent rage relic. I'll make another video later for the quest and all that, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. I think it's really cool how there's just so many monsters in the wild now. It's kind of interesting just how they're all everywhere. And I'm looking forward to doing my Slayer task, giving that a shot, and seeing how we go from there. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video later today. Let me know your thoughts on this wilderness changes in the comments, and peace out.